So let's talk more about permissions. Here on the application, I have another user. And here I have another window when I logged in as this user. So by default, when you add a new user to your application, the allow access by default will be enabled, which is mean he have access to all the data inside your application by default. And as you can see here, he can see all the data. Now, by disabling this option, he's not gonna have any permission to access anything or any data inside the application. So, most of the time, you'll have this option as enabled. Now let's say I don't want to give him access to order model specifically. So what can I do is go into Smart App and then Edit Models and then Order Model and then disable Allow by default. And then save. And as you can see, you have access to all the models except for Order Model. Now, in case the model has the Allow Access by default disabled, you can still override it by going to Structure Permission and then add that user to this permission. So let's add the user. And then let's go to Order Model. And let's give access by default. And by doing this, we overrided the option inside the models. Even when it's disabled here, he'll still have access into it because we override the permission inside the structure permission. So he have access into it right now, but he can see no fields because we did not give any permission to any field on the structure permission. So now he can see all the fields. Now, inside the permissions, you will see a new option named is default guest. And by enable it, you will apply all the permissions in this group to all the guests in your application. Or you can still specify a specific guest by choosing the app guest and then assign a specific guest to this permission. And you will see the same option inside the item group. So, one more thing about the item group, if you add the user, and then you assigned it to specific store, so he can only see this item. And then we enable the restricted related model, so he can see this store and everything is related into it. You can see the new section, restricted relations, which is mean you can specify a specific relation into the store, not all of them. So here you can see a relation from the store to the product and from the store to the category. So let's say I just want to let him to see the products. So now he can only see this store and the related product to this store. But the category has no restrict, so he still can see them all.